What's up, guys? Day 28 of the Planche progression. Welcome back. So, first of all, I need to apologize for where I'm training because in a moment, the sunlight is going to create a lot of glare, and so it's going to be difficult to see me. There's a reason I'm training here, though. It's because it's cold. One, usually I train somewhere else where the sun isn't shining directly, but as you guys know, I've been dealing with costochondritis. My anxiety was telling me that if I train somewhere cold, the stiffness might cause it to flare up again. So I thought, you know what, let me train in the sun, at least I'll stay warm. Also, I'm training at a completely different gym. I've never trained at this gym while filming. I've trained at this gym before, but not while I've been training, these last couple months. And I'm training at the gym because I had to take my sister somewhere. And, I wanted to be close by when I picked her up instead of going all the way back home. But yeah, I'm training here and I'm choosing to train right here in this spot in the sun where it's warm. And the reason the camera is facing the door, facing the sun, is because if I positioned it the other way, I'd end up filming other people. And I don't like having people in my videos. But anyway, how did today's session go? Overall, it went pretty well. Today I decided to do 5 sets of 3 straddle planche holds. Last session I did 4. The previous session before that I did 3 sets. So I'm progressing. My costochondritis is finally starting to calm down. But I'm not going to lie though, it wasn't quite as good as I'd hoped, specifically when it comes down to the costochondritis. But I do feel it's because of the change that I made. Not because I did 5 sets of 3. It wasn't that. It was more because I decided to hold the planche position just a little bit longer. I felt emboldened. You know, the costochondritis had been calming down and seemed to be healing. So I wanted to push it a little bit more, not just doing 5 sets, but also holding those sets a little bit longer. When you look at the video, it doesn't look that much longer. But when I'm holding it, and if you guys know, when you're holding a planche position and you hold it like even for like a second longer, you feel that extra second. And the good news is that as the workout went on, the sensation gradually disappeared, and I'm talking about a 2 out of 10 sensation that I was feeling in my costochondritis or my sternum. So I actually feel like I'm getting close to being able to do straddle planche pain-free again. But before I move on though, I have to say I hate costochondritis so freaking much. I'm able to do almost every other exercise without much of an issue, but I can't do core exercises at all. Specifically, I can't do front lever raises anymore. Just one front lever raise causes unbearable pain in my sternum. It's already been 2 weeks since I've done front lever raises because of costochondritis. 2 freaking weeks! So by the time I'm able to start doing them again, I might not even be able to do them anymore. It's frustrating. Anyway, let's talk about the planche lean push-ups. Today I did 7 sets of 1 rep. And this time I actually filmed myself because I wanted you guys to see what I'm doing, what I was talking about in the previous video, and I wanted to see whether I was actually leaning further forward than I thought. But after watching the footage, I realized I'm not even leaning that far forward. That just shows me how far away I still am from doing a clean, proper full planche with good form, and how much work I still have ahead of me. Granted, it has been a little over 3 months, so I still got some time, and I'm pretty much giving myself a year to at least get close to a full planche. But anyway, um, these planche lean push-ups are incredibly difficult, guys. It still shocks me. It's still so baffling. Just like I mentioned in my previous video, if you guys watched it, I set everything up against the wall. I placed my feet against the wall and the step against the wall so that I wouldn't slide backwards while leaning forward. This time I also placed a mat in front of me. Because of that, I also had to widen my grip. So instead of using a shoulder width stance, I used a much wider push-up position. The reason was simple. If I leaned too far forward and lost my balance, I needed to be able to fall safely onto the mat instead of smashing my knees onto the hard concrete. But yeah, guys, these planche lean push-ups are unbelievably hard. I look forward to when they're not and I'm able to do them with 50 kilograms on my back. Anyway, that's all I've got for today. I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.